This is an enormous monument dedicated not to America, not to democracy, but to the secret establishment.
You know,
you can only read the same headline so many times.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole impeachment inquiry has been started by someone else listening in on the president's phone calls. Isn't that how this was done? Alexander Vindman was listening in on the president's phone call.
He never heard them.
Oh, that's right. He heard a summary of them.
Yes.
That's what it was. And then those who did hear it have been interviewed by the House.
He was offended by what he heard.
The
somebody
rumor.
say. And so he betrayed the president of the United States, though he's in the White House in the national.
To this day.
Yes, he still betrays. And he's still there.
Wearing a suit.
Donald Trump,
wearing a suit, not showing to work in an army uniform.
And his brother is there. So why has Donald Trump allowed him to remain in the White House? Because Donald Trump's not in control. He's not really the president anymore.
He doesn't even control the light switches.
Yeah. We said this in March of 2017, that there's been a coup.
He went from signing executive orders every day to mouses, silence.
Yes. He's just barely holding on.
And so this whole impeachment inquiry is just a big giant circus, a dog and pony show that's going on. Did you...
oh, it's real. They want to take him out.
Well, I know that, but for their purposes, this is their show that they're putting on. Did you happen to see the outburst earlier today
performance artist came into the inquiry.
Which one?
Congressman Nadler was opening up the impeachment hearing stage. He was about 10, 12 minutes into his opening soliloquy when a member of the InfoWars staff,
Owen Schroyer,
spoke up. And so,
what happened?
Well, he stood up and said the whole inquiry is treasonous, that the Democratic Party and Jerry Nadler, the Congressman Nadler, is committing treason by going after the president, that it's an impeachment coup.
He didn't say, you know what?
You mean censored?
Yeah.
I don't think he said that. So
he did call it a coup.
Yes.
He just didn't say who was doing the coup.
Right, because you can't say who.
You can't say who.
You can't say a who
doing
coup.
The coup.
So you can't say that. So, but we actually have video of Schroyer here. I'm sorry.
I know. I can't get serious about this stuff anymore. It's such a joke. Owen Schroyer of InfoWars, was he called to testify, make a statement? What was his role there?
He was just in the gallery watching the proceedings.
As a reporter?
Either as a reporter or a member of the public, because the public can come in to watch the proceedings, as well as the reporters who are there all day.
Okay, so he just stood up and started shouting.
Yes, while live streaming the incident.
And was Alex Jones selling advertising during that time?
You mean like hair replacement or potency pills?
Right.
I don't know about that. So.
Okay, let's watch the InfoWars circus. Let's see what they did.
We will hear 30-minute opening arguments from counsels for the majority and the minority.
Jerry Nadler and the Democrat Party are committing treason against this country. And you can kick me out, but he's the one committing crimes. You are, Jerry Nadler. You're the one committing treason. America's done with this. America's sick of the treason committed by the Democrat Party. We're not going to sit here and watch you run an impeachment scam and remove our vote. We voted for Donald Trump, and they're simply removing him because they don't like him. Americans are sick of your impeachment scam. They're sick of the Democrat treason. We know who committed the crimes, and it wasn't Trump. Trump is innocent.
Yeah, any weapons?
No weapons, just this. But I'm not violent, guys. I just came, did my thing, just a tripod for a camera. Yep. And if you'd like a comment, I think it's ironic I'm being hauled out of here when the Democrats are the ones committing crimes.
So
it's all acting. They're doing their part. InfoWars doing their part. All right.
To build the case that no alternative media is allowed in to cover proceedings. This is what's going to come from this.
Right. So what I thought was significant about that was that he was live streaming. Someone was live streaming him, and then all the networks were also watching those things happening live as well. So I mean, think of the media explosion that there is today. Remember back when the old impeachment hearings back in the 70s, and everything that was going on with that one camera,
Yes.
sitting there the whole time. And if anything weird happened, the camera just didn't move.
Right.
Well, now you had about 100 cameras.
Everybody's got a camera.
Live at the same time, and he's live streaming himself. And so it's significant.
It was a publicity stunt.
Sure it was.
That's all it was. Alex Jones publicity stunt. All right.
But what was the purpose, though? What was the purpose, though? And I think Edward hit on it here, in that, is it possible, is it a consideration to think about that maybe stunts like this are set up in order to restrict the opportunity for organizations like us to come in and actually do coverage of events?
But we don't behave that way.
That's
we
right.
behave like professionals. We're always respectful. And there's a lot of people trying to get our media credentials taken away, but we behave more professionally than the media.
Right.
We've never acted like Jim Acosta.
No. We never sit there and demand our rights or start speaking out in the middle of a press conference or a special. Why? Because we respect the process of it. We know that there's a process and there's a decorum and that there's, an honor to the system.
And we're also representing the Lord Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
That's
Our behavior
part.
needs to be at its highest level.
reflection of him.